comes up with a special tribute for one of her students fighting cancer. We get the background on the event for Kaitlin Stewart.
And later, Rosehill Victory Fellowship Church honors local law enforcement with pies. We get the scoop on that later in the show. These stories and much more on Channel 7 News. Good morning, I'm Dakota Morgan, and welcome to Channel 7 News.
And I'm Sarah Bailey. 2 years ago, Rosehill High School junior Kaitlin Stewart was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer that has since been determined to be the only case in North America. Recently, English teacher Stephanie Arbogast came up with a unique way to honor Stewart and her struggles. Maddie Bryant spent some time at No Makeup Monday and with the people who came together to organize the event.
On October 15th, Rosehill High School did a contribution to Kaitlin Stewart, who is a student battling cancer. Stephanie Arbogast came up with a way for the students to show their support by girls not wearing makeup and the boys wearing teal or purple.
Well, I'll tell you, I was sleeping soundly and shot up awake one early morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I went, you know, we need to do something in action for Kaitlin Stewart. A lot of kids have said, look, I don't have any money to help with the benefits, and so this is what I call an action benefit, where people just show up and show their solidarity for her fight.
Kaitlin recently finished a few rounds of chemo and is currently waiting to get back results to know what the next course of action is. She is doing pretty good for everything considered, said a close friend of hers, Sarah Foster. Maddie Bryant, Channel 7 News.
The area had its first taste of winter weather over the past weekend as a dusting of snow plus a little sleet fell in south central Kansas. What does this weekend's weather have in store? Let's head over to Charlie Conroy with a preview of the weather. Charlie?
Thanks, Dakota. Luckily for our roadways, there is no wintry mix in the forecast. Saturday, we have a high of 65 and a low of 36, partly sunny with a 0% chance of rain. Sunday, a high of 59 and a low of 4, again partly sunny with a 10% chance of rain. Later in the show, we'll give you a more in-depth look of our weather. Sarah, back to you.
Dan Wajak, who is the husband of Attendance Secretary Julie Wajak, has spent several years in the political sector for Butler County. After being the mayor of Rosehill for 12 years, Wajak is now running for county commissioner. With the help of Jordan Croft and Scotland Malmrose, Dakota visited with Wajak to talk about his campaign and more.
Former Rosehill Mayor Dan Wajak is currently in the running for Butler County Commissioner. Wajak was mayor from 1993 to 2005, but feels that he has much more to offer as a county commissioner.
So decided that I'd try and go to the commission level and do a bigger area. I could do more for this area by being on the county commission than I could as the mayor.
Wajak spoke about his feelings that certain parts of the county could be better represented.
I felt that our area of the county wasn't being as well represented as it could be, and that we needed somebody down in this area. We were, when I ran 14 years ago, Rosehill was in a growth spurt, and we went from 2,000 to 4,000 during my tenure as mayor, and as our needs grew in this area, I didn't think the county services were catching up with us.
Wajak went on to explain the responsibilities of a county commissioner.
Noticeably here the last week or so, like the road where we rebuilt, we did that. That was a county, Rosehill Road is a county road, so we maintain that. So providing good roads and quality services.
Wajak's wife is high school attendance secretary Julie Wajak. She gave reasons why her husband would make a good commissioner for Butler County.
He's friendly, he's easy to talk to, he cares, genuinely cares about people and what's going on in our community and our county.
Dakota Morgan, Channel 7 News.
Coming up next, a local church gives back to law enforcement in a unique way. We give you a look at Piper Police.
And later, Charlie Black gets us prepared for the fall sports postseason. We'll be right back after a word from our advertisers.
I'm right outside the writer's room for the new highly anticipated sketch comedy, Fake News. Let's take a look at their progress.
We have no idea! Why would I sign up for this club?
Looking for a reliable and trustworthy auto repair shop? Head over to Redline Auto Repair, locally owned family business in the Rosehill area since 2004. Their experienced workers and modest prices have earned them a reputable status among the people of Rosehill. Their services vary from oil leaks, AC repair, as well as engine and transmission replacement. If you're in need of an auto repair, make your way to 112 North Rosehill Road for the best automotive repair available.
Hi, I'm Brian Fireball. Be sure to tune in to Are You Serious? Tuesdays and Fridays on RHBN.
If you're looking for a good book, or maybe a movie that you've been wanting to see, visit the Rosehill City Library, located at 306 North Rosehill Road, open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Thursday. It's closed on Friday and Sunday, but it is open on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Go visit today.
Last Saturday was Rosehill's annual Fall Fest. The day was full of fun and tradition. The highlight of Fall Fest each year is the parade. This year, the parade included a variety of different acts and groups from the area, including both the middle school and the high school bands, the police department, and the local 4-H club. Altogether, the parade was another in a long line of successful Rosehill Fall Fest parades and served as the highlight of this year's Fall Fest.
Pie for Police is an event that might be new to Rosehill, but Joe Cowell, the pastor at Victory Fellowship Church in Rosehill, has put on this event for multiple towns before. AJ Taylor has more.
At the end of September, the Fellowship Church announced that on October 20th they would be doing Pie for Police at the police station. Pastor Joe Cowell told us that Pie for Police is all about supporting your community.
Pie for Police is something that I've done in different communities at different times. It's something to where we can support the local police and local people, first responders. It's something that I've found is something simple we can do that can impact the community in which we live and show the appreciation for the officers who risk everything just in a simple way by providing pies for them to eat. I enjoy pie, they enjoy pie. Well, I saw the need just over social media, over things in the past few years where people were getting frustrated with some of the things happening. I wanted to show the police that the community cares, that we appreciate what they do and not just based on what everybody else felt. I wanted to show them that we're behind them, we support them, and it's just a small thing we can do to show them that appreciation. So it's something that I just called it Pie for Police because it involved police and pie, and it seemed like it went well together. So that's what we named it.
Cal also said that they didn't know if it was going to be an annual event, but they will show the community appreciation every year.
It's something we want to continue, whether or not we'll do it the same exact time every year. Every year, part of what we want to do in this community to show them that we appreciate them and show appreciation. Whether it's always Pie for Police, we don't know, but we will show appreciation somehow annually and quarterly about how we appreciate everybody who gives back to us so much.
AJ Taylor, Channel 7 News.
Charlie has your forecast coming up next. Stay with us.
If you're looking for cost-efficient shirt buying options, go to Shirt Plus, where you can get some of the best shirts in Kansas. Shirts Plus has been in Kansas for the past 30 years and continues to serve Kansas today. For all your shirt needs, make sure to go to Shirts Plus, located at 703 North Buckner, Derby, Kansas.
Hi, my name is Kobe Campbell. Be sure to check out Are You Serious? Tuesdays and Fridays on RHBN.
Have you ever had the need for teeth whitening? Rosehill General and Cosmetic Dentistry is the place to go. Chipped a tooth, they can take care of it. They have been in the Wichita community for over 40 years. Dr. Troilo has 39 years of experience in dentistry. Amazing, caring, helpful, and communicative, says one valued customer. Very nice people and good at what they do. Been coming here since I was in school.
The office hours include Monday at 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Tuesday 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Wednesday 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and Friday 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
For fans of small-town comfort food and community values, Louis Cafe in Rosehill is the place to eat. With a fine selection of gourmet burgers and dinner meals, Louis has been a staple since 2003. Home of the world's famous Louis fries, so dine in or call now, 316-776-9005.
Hi, I'm Charlie Conroy, and here is your Channel 7 weather forecast. Today is Thursday, with a high of 62 and a low of 42, partly sunny with a 10% chance of rain. For our current conditions, it is 45 degrees, winds coming from the southeast at 2 miles per hour. Of course, this will increase throughout the day. A 15% chance of rain and 81% humidity. For our daily outlook, expecting to be partly cloudy through the morning hours with the wind ranging around 4 miles per hour. Later through the day, the winds will pick up to be around 10 miles per hour. The chance of rain increases a little, rising to 15%. For our weekend weather, Saturday we have a high of 65 and a low of 36. For Sunday, a high of 59 and a low of 44. Saturday, partly sunny, winds coming from the northwest at 20 to 30 miles per hour, so a little windy for Saturday. 57% humidity and a 0% chance of rain. For our Sunday forecast, it is mostly sunny, winds south-southwest 10 to 15 miles per hour, 61% humidity and a 10% chance of rain. For our 7 daily forecast, Friday a high of 64 and a low of 43, Saturday a high of 65 and a low of 36, Sunday a high of 59 and a low of 44, Monday a high of 61 and a low of 43 with a 10% chance of rain, Tuesday a high of 61 and a low of 45 with a 10% chance of rain, and Wednesday with a high of 57 and a low of 45 with a 20% chance of rain. Sarah and Dakota, back to you.
Thanks, Charlie. Charlie Black has your sports coming up next after our commercial break.
Hi, I'm local family man, entrepreneur, FBI agent, cartel leader, lizard person, amateur equestrian, and billionaire John Partridge. And you should watch fake news.
If you're in the mood for fresh coffee and homemade pastries, Coffee with Friends is the place to go. Come in Monday through Saturday for a delicious selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This beloved business is run by Rosehill community member Cheryl Otto.
Hi, this is Coffee with Friends. If you see this commercial and you mention it to me when you come in, I'll give you 10% off.
Coffee with Friends isn't just a place to get your coffee in the mornings. Check out the cafe's merchandise when you drop in. Come in today for the daily special.
One of the toughest jobs for Coach Lee Weber has been trying to get his team motivated and focused despite not winning a game so far. But Weber still feels his team is showing effort and enthusiasm even though the results have not shown.
Obviously, what are some positives you've taken from the season?
Well, I think the biggest positive is the guys haven't quit on it. Lesser men would have quit by now. But our guys keep battling every week.
The Rockets travel to Independence tomorrow night for the regular season finale. It has been 6 wins out of 7 for the Rocket soccer team as it heads into postseason play. No matter how the season concludes, riding momentum into the playoffs should be beneficial for the young Rocket squad.
Well, I think this team's obviously a lot younger because last year we were young, but we also had a lot of seniors last year. This year we have 7 underclassmen starting, and that's rarely happens with Coach Treat. So we're obviously extremely young this year, and I think for how young we are, we've done really well.
The back-to-back state champ volleyball team carries a 30-6 record into regionals this weekend, which will be played at home. Senior Peyton Burks think the Rockets are in just as good a position as previous seasons.
I think, well, I don't really know. We've always been really close and just tight as a team, and we've always just played well together.
Regionals for cross country are this weekend, and junior Trevor Brock thinks several Rockets could qualify for state next weekend in Wamego.
We're definitely better this year than we were last year because this year we have a lot more people that are actually interested in the sport, and last year people didn't give a crap about the sport. And we're definitely improving as a team, getting to know each other better, and that just makes us want to work harder.
Sarah and Dakota, back to you.
Thanks, Charlie. That's our show for today. I'm Sarah Bailey.
And I'm Dakota Morgan. Be sure to check us out on social media at Rush Productions. See you next time on Channel 7.